My name is Kevin. I'm 46 years old, and I'm in my first year attending the Radio Arts and Entertainment program at BCIT. I know what you're thinking. Okay, boomer. Technically, I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen X, and I don't care if you're on my lawn. The only two requests I have is bring your dog so I can have a pet of your dog, and B, clean up after your dog's mess. At my age, I have to be one of the oldest students at BCIT, if not the oldest. And it may seem to you that I'm in a young person's world. Maybe I'm in the way. I may not fit the mold of what is generally perceived as the cool demographic. But I'm here. And it may seem to some that I don't belong. I'm different than everyone else. You know who thought that the most? It was me. When I started the program, there were definitely some culture shocks. This workload was different, the class was larger, and people seemed to know each other. I didn't know anyone. I felt alone and stressed and disconnected. When you haven't been in school for a while, coming back is an adjustment. You experience deja vu, and perhaps you get triggered by things that may have happened the last time you attended high school. And yes, by the way, they did have high school back then. You get reminded of similar issues you dealt with back then, like acceptance or rejection. When I returned to school, 3 things happened. The first thing was one of the students in my program asked me how old I was. It was a little awkward, but I did answer. He said he was 30. Now, I can't always tell ages, I'm not great at it, but he said he was 30. There was a connection. At least I wasn't the only alleged adult in this program. The second instance was from my counselor. He had a similar journey where he changed careers when he was 40. He went from engineering to counseling. I worked at SAIT for 8 years and moved into the radio career. I'm not the only one. And the third came from an 18-year-old classmate. He reminded me that I have 25 years of experience that we can learn from. And some wisdom. I guess that was also true as well. From these 3 moments, I took away 2 valuable lessons. First, I'm not alone. It's getting more and more common for adults to go back to school, not just at BCIT, but across Canada. The average person will change career 5 to 7 times, and to succeed in your career change, you will often have to include some education. And the second lesson is this. It doesn't matter if you're old or young. If you're open, you can learn. Wisdom comes from different places and in different ways. Have I given wisdom? Maybe, maybe not. But I have learned more than I've given. Are there things to adjust to? Yes. I'm a term into my 2-year program, and there's still a lot I don't know. But I do know in the spring of 2021, I will graduate with the rest of my classmates, and I will be proud.